7 in the Böhm's version. I've had that submitted to you. You read the speech in this version. Is this reproduction, in your recollection, correct on the whole? Yes. In my opinion, this version is that one which corresponds most closely to reality. I remember especially that Hitler devoted a large part of its exposition to the point that England and France would not intervene, and he also cited the reasons for their non-intervention. There are reasons for this, and I was missing just that point in its length in the other reproductions of the speech. The version of the speech of US 29 it says verbatim, the Führer was not accustomed to use words like that in speeches which he made to the generals. On the other hand, the version put forth by Böhm shows that Hitler had from now on decided to attack. And I am asking you to give us your impression, briefly, the impression which the speech made at you at that time, and tell me also why, despite this speech, that is, this version, why you remained as Commander-in-Chief of the Navy. Without doubt, I had the impression that the situation was serious and tremendously tense. The fact, however,
objected to these documents as being irrelevant, and, my Lord, the prosecution maintain that objection. It would probably, I don't want to interrupt Dr. Zimmer's cross-examination any more than is necessary. If at the moment he is merely asking the tribunal to take judicial notice of the documents and does not intend to use them, it would probably be convenient, in order not to interrupt the examination in chief, that I should merely...
President? Mr. President.
Is the position that translation of 28, but, my Lord, it falls into the same category as 29, and, Lord, I'd still raise the objection. I apologize to Lordship for if I conveyed the impression that we had made an objection before. My Lord, the number 28 is letter... You're quite right, I agree. Yes. There is a letter from General Gamelin to Monsieur Daladier.
Do you not?
Isn't it?
Jawohl.
Yes.
It's Mr. Poole, isn't it?
Jawohl. Yes.
He was the vice president of the Reichsbank when you were employed there.
Jawohl. Yes.
Now, did you ever have a conversation with Mr. Poole about any special deposit which was coming to the Reichsbank and about which you should maintain the utmost secrecy?
Jawohl. Yes.
conversation took place, what was said, and if anyone else was present at the time.
Ja,
This conversation took place in the summer of 1942. I was called to come up into President Poole's office. Mr. Frontknecht, the cashier, delivering the message. Mr. Frontknecht took me to Mr. Poole, and there Mr. Poole disclosed the fact that a special transaction with the Reichsleader SS's office was to be entertained. Do you want me to explain it in detail?
That's everything that he said to you.
Yeah. Very well. Poole told me that the affair was to be kept absolutely secret and treated quite confidentially. Not only articles were to be delivered which couldn't be dealt with, which could be taken over in the ordinary course of business of the Reichsbank, quite automatically, but that there would also be the use of jewelry and other matters, other articles. Upon my objection that such matters couldn't be dealt with by any of our experts,